Stage banter has never been my forte, but I have been doing some quite exciting travelling on this trip. I've driven 2,000 miles in 12 days on my own, which has been very fun. I've stopped in a lot of hippie towns. One in particular, a place called Mount Shasta. Whose reputation precedes it, clearly. I'd heard before I got there that there was some belief that the cloud that hung over the mountain where this town is, in Northern California, for those of you who don't know, that it hides a UFO. So obviously I had to stop there. And I had to stay the night there because I was on my way to somewhere else. And firstly I pulled into a very, very dubious looking hotel, really misleadingly named Sun Valley Inn. And I walked down to a thrift store, and in the thrift store a man said, have you been to the headwaters here? You must go and you must take a flask and take some water with you. It's very healing, he said. And I'm a terrible cynic. But everyone in this town was so nice to me. And anyway, I didn't have time to do it in the afternoon, so I decided to go in the morning. But I was still quite ravaged by jet lag, so I got up at 5, and I took the directions that this very kind man had given me to where this water was. And it was down a very dark path. The sun wasn't up yet, obviously, and there was no signs, so I sort of rolled down the windows of my car and I could hear the water. So I got out, and I was suddenly so aware that I was a girl alone in the woods in the dark, having followed the instructions of a man I'd never met before. But anyway, and I was about 6 foot from the bank of this river, and I thought, I really nearly didn't walk that 6 foot. I thought, no, I'm too terrified, I'm going to get back in my car. There was no one around, and everyone in this town had been so nice. Anyway, I got over it, I got in, and I ran into the water. And I filled up my canteen, and I got back in my car and zoomed off at the speed of light. And I remembered in the car, I remembered that the previous evening I'd been sat at a bar and I'd overheard someone talk about how they'd seen Sasquatch. And I already thought I'd been brave, and then I felt even braver when I remembered that story. And then I got in the car and I completely forgot about the water. What with all the bravery, self-congratulation. And when I finally did get to Big Sur, which is where I was headed, I tried the water and it was delicious. It really was, if you're ever in Mount Shasta.